up, though? You already know where you at and where you rocking. This is Alpo, and I am the Dean of Students. You are rocking with the master class and the professor, you know. Now check it out. First and foremost, let me say this, man. Shout out to the Cash App gang, most notably Mentellect. He sent me something while I was on my hiatus. So salute, Mentellect. I appreciate you. One supporters worth 1,000 subscribers, and you, sir, always come out swinging. Shout out to the whole gang, though. Everybody that supports, everybody that said buy me a coffee, everybody that's the Umbrella Gang, the Purple Heart Gang, and everybody else. You heard? Shout out to the subs too. Shout out to the moderators. You know, like you know what it is. We got to get into it, man. We got something to talk about, man. Mr. Miller, shout out to the God himself. He said, "Welcome to Detroit and the whole East Side." And shout out to all the beautiful queens and solidified kings in the chat. Beautiful love from, beautiful love, bulletproof love from Brownsville and Jamaica Queens. NYC every day. What's good, 5 man? I'm 10 toes down, standing on their necks, man. Oh yeah, and I'm trying to hurt something. You know what I mean? I lost MJ 2 Cups yesterday, man. A year ago, yesterday, my brother MJ 2 Cups, he passed away, man. I gotta have a moment of silence right quick for my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? As you hear, he say R.I.P. Alpo Martinez, MJ 2 Cups, DJ K Slay, Tupac, and Stan. Legends never die; they are immortalized. And salute to all who have lost loved ones to gun violence and to natural causes as well. Man, moment of silence. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, you already know what it is, man. And when they say that to me, it's time for me to say this to you. You know what I'm talking about? Welcome to Detroit, motherfucker.
right. I got you. I love it. Hey, what's going on? What you need from me right now?
Do me something like, can you say like, yo, this is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with, I'm tapped in with Up for Debate TV. Just something like that. Nothing big, you know.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just asking you what you want me to say. This is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with my main man.
Yes, sir.
Up for Debate TV.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's easy and it's true. Go ahead, let's go.
All right, go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right. Yo, this is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with my main man, Up for Debate TV. All day I fuck with him.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for that one.
Yeah. We good?
Yes, sir.
All day love. All right, Detroit, just hit me.
It really hurt me when they killed Stan. Nobody knew who to shoot. We ain't even have a plan. He sold me my first gun. He held my first son. If I was with him shooting it out, bitch, we the one. I shed tears for my niggas who ain't here. They tattooed and spit that real shit to remember him. Bitch, I'm that dude. Catch a op and spit on his baby daughter. I'm that rule. Right at 3 o'clock as soon as he get her out of school. You killed my dude. I don't give a fuck about you. I hope somebody killed you in case I never found you. And yeah, they know I'm bound to, and I put that on move. And when I saw Tawana start crying, shit, I cried too. Cause then I knew it was real, that was your boo. And I ain't fuck with them other niggas, but they cried too. I wore black like a whole 30 days. I slept in niggas' bushes, I fed niggas' caves. Asked Satan for the power and the rage to kill the right nigga. Shot up a couple houses, a couple twice, nigga. Supposed to been at your wedding with you threw some rice, nigga. But now it's snake eyes like I threw some dice, nigga. I lost you. How the fuck I'm supposed to take this shit without a real target? How I'm supposed to take this hit? Now everybody get lit, it's a green light. I sent a couple cowards to you, blood, take they afterlife. God, I hope I killed you, nigga. And if I didn't know it, still do, nigga. Yeah, you took my right hand man, you took my nigga 5. Now everybody had a problem with his homicides. Bitch, I don't care if you did it or not, you gotta die. I know my nigga, he with me, he riding from the side. Now I'ma let this mag hit you and rip through your bone tissue, bitch. And if you still breathing, no, I'm still coming get you, nigga. And I ain't going, he tryna set me up and he don't think a nigga know it. Animosity show it through his words, how he spoke it. Steady asking where I'm at, he tryna send him hitters smoking. Bitch nigga, I hit niggas for that same motherfucker. When niggas needed a friend, I treated them like a brother. When niggas was on your ass, bitch, I had your back covered. Then the envy kicked in, jealous coward motherfucker. This loyalty over envy, LOE to my death.
No surrender, no retreat. That's how we play it. I promise I'ma never back down until I'm dead. What up, man? Where the love at? Fell in love, they don't love back. Sadly mistaken, I guess it never was that. You know what I'm saying? Rest up, MJ Two Cups. I love you, boy. I miss you, dog. It don't feel like it's been a year, homie. For real, man. You know, they say a man not supposed to cry. Tell me why these tears keep falling. We die to live, but we live to die. I can hear my heart beat often. I live a breadwinner lifestyle. Forever I'ma keep on balling. Tell me it was over, it was lights out. Tell me why my keep calling. Ooh, feel like my city won't be dead. My mama say I got a black cloud over my head. Hey, shout out to my guys in Queens, New York, man. At To The Moon, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guys at To The Moon. I'm gonna take you off the camera for a second, God. You know what I'm saying? They always come through in the clutch for the God. Queens, New York, all the way to the Bay Area, San Francisco. These motherfuckers right here, this Milky Way got THC infused crystals, dog. This shit had me higher than giraffe pussy, nigga. You hear me? You hear me, nigga? This shit had me jumping off the moon as soon as I crack the package open, man. I gotta open this motherfucker, show you what it look like. And it come with the seal. Bow, the protective seal. Y'all heard that? I gotta peel that off. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Ooh, shit. They To The moon, yeah. Look at that, dog. Look at them THC infused crystals, dog. I'm about to hit this on the air. I'm about to smoke this motherfucker. I ain't rolling shit. They already rolling for me. Ain't no reason for me to roll nothing. You heard? Shout out to my guys at To The Moon, man. At To The Moon .hi. That's HI on Instagram. Get over there, man. Like, share, subscribe, everything, man. I'm talking about they put me together real good over there. You feel me? I got some of that To The Moon, that Gelato. I got some of that Gelato Area 51 To The Moon. What's this? I got some of that asteroid truffle. And you know I like truffle butter. But yeah, I got some of that. You know what I'm saying? What else I got? I got some kryptonite and some Milky Way. They put me together with a real nice package. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the smokers filling their lungs up with smoke like we do. I got some pink lemonade, Starburst, and some Moonwalker OG right there. You feel me? Get yours, man. Get with them guys at To The Moon, man. I got some pleasure. I call that pleasure peak. Pleasure peak. Pleasure peak. Pleasure peak. Pleasure peak. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my guy Grand Champ. That's what I'm talking about. Grand Champ at To The Moon .hi. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to Queens, New York. Everybody but Queens Flip. Why you say Odin? Because fuck him. Oh, soft ass meteorologist, fuck him. Meteorology. Y'all stole your shit, flipped it, ripped it, and I'm an alpoologist, nigga. I'm in the alpoology. You heard? That's what we into over here. And right before the broadcast, shout out to my guy Davion Jones. Mr. Jones sent me a link to a Queens Flip video where I watched probably the first 2 minutes. And he talking about he about to start releasing Alpo audio over the next week. And this is my thing, dog. Fuck whoever Alpo did whatever he did to. You feel me? Motherfuckers talking about I love the intro. The intro's so raw, it's so real. All he doing in the intro is saying, I'm sorry, I'm releasing this to everybody that Alpo did something to. If you lost a loved one at Alpo's hands, I don't mean to disrespect you. I'm such a bitch that I don't want you to do nothing to me. So I'm just gonna release this because I'm a meteorologist, but I'm just a bitch ass nigga and I don't want no smoke with nobody. So if he did something to your family and you get mad at me, just know I didn't mean that. Man, shut your soft ass up, man. That's the softest nigga from Queens. He a pin cushion, man. Oh, Mr. Potato Head looking ass nigga, man. That nigga body is built different. Queens Flip, your body different, nigga. Big boy, your body built different, nigga. I'm telling you, you built like a deformed ass Nerf ball too. You know what I'm saying? You built like a Nerf ball that a dog that took a fucking chunk out of, a bite out of, and shit. You see it laying in the yard, ain't nobody been playing with it in a minute, it's all dirty and shit. You got a chunk bit out the bottom of the motherfucker. Anyway, there go my guy right there. He say, Big O, you see that bullshit I did, man. Fuck him and everything he's down with. I'm gonna listen to the Alpo audio though. Don't let me front. Like I won't go over and listen to this shit. I'm definitely gonna go over and see what he got to offer. You dig what I'm talking about? But the fact that that whole ass nigga dropped audio after Alpo died and then took it down because he got so much flack from people knowing that he did not have Alpo's permission to do it. I guess he feel like, oh, it's time now. It's been a whole year. Fuck what everybody talking about now. I'm gonna put this out because, as he said in the little punk ass video, he is a meteorologist, right? Fuck out of here, nigga. Go on and put me in everybody's algorithm. I don't give a fuck. That's a big ass channel, nigga. Every time you use the name Alpo, you gonna algorize my channel, nigga. Yeah. Every time you use the name Po, you put me in the algorithm, nigga. I don't give a fuck if I'm the next video, under the next video, under the next video, under the 10th video. I'm still in that motherfucking algorithm, homie. And somebody gonna see something and they gonna click. Like, share, subscribe, or maybe not. Maybe they thumbs down, but they still clicked it. You heard what I'm saying? Fuck Queen Flip. These motherfuckers right here is so much pressure, though. This so pressure right here, dog. This shit pressure. And they got the cone that say to the moon, yeah. See that cone? It say to the moon, yeah. Shout out to them, man. They really doing their thing over there, man. I salute y'all. I appreciate y'all. You heard? Y'all product is A1 Yola, vanilla Coca-Cola. You heard? First I cooked that, what I say, first I copped that shit, then I chopped that shit, then I take it to the block so I can rock that shit. First I cooked that shit, then I chopped that shit, then I take it to the block so I can rock that shit. Sonny Black, what up, though? He said, I just watched it. He fucked with Queen Erna. Never can't respect nobody that like that clown. Absolutely, dog. Absolutely, dog. I beat that clown over and over again. And for him to take my audio, that's Queen Erna. He took my audio and put it on his channel. Nigga, you actively tried to benefit from Alpo, homie. You know, I'm talking about financially. I don't give a fuck. You talking about he talking about me. You put it on your channel. Nigga, you trying to benefit. You trying to jump on the algorithm too when motherfuckers is looking for Alpo audio to listen to and hoping they find you. You feel me? So he just as much a fan as anybody else. As Queen's Flip is a fan of Po. You heard? Man, Roof, what up, though? How you be? What's good with you, homie? I appreciate you. He in the house today, boy. Legendary big man, what up, though? EBTV, the mayor of East Birmingham. What's happening, homie? How you be? Meteorologist. He said he called that nigga a meteorologist. yeah. That bitch built like a motherfucking impossible sausage. Hey, Queen Flip, if you watching this, your ass look like a fucking meatball, nigga. You built like a meatball with a nose, nigga. You don't even look like a potato head no more, man. You just look like a big ass lump of meat with a nose and some eyes on it, homeboy. You need to get the fuck on, old Harry and the Henderson's looking ass boy. I saw you with he with the bodybuilding nigga Nolo. No doubt. Boy, you look terrible. Put your shirt back on, asshole. What's wrong with you, man? I would hate to see you at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Nigga so fat, motherfucker jellyfish should be playing with his nipples in the water and shit. Like, nigga, when you get in the water, if you're a male and you get in the motherfucking water at the beach and your breasts hang to your motherfucking knees, nigga, you know something, dog. You know you need to do some butterfly. Get on the butterfly machine. Do some push-ups, my nigga. Get on the motherfucking ab roller or something, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Anything's better than looking like a fucking impossible sausage for the rest of your life. Islam Salam, what up, though, homie? Peace, how you be? Peace to the 5% nation of God's and earth. Shout out to my beloved Justice Allah as well, man. You know what I'm saying? What's good, everybody? Birmingham, Alabama, checking in. Moment of silence. Welcome to the purple. Welcome to the purple gang. Welcome to the purple gang. That's what's up, homie. Lady T, good evening, Sniper Gang. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Purple Heart Gang in the building. What up, Detroit? How you be, Miss Baby? Listen. Let's talk about Pat Porter, Miss Lady. I want to talk about her with you, Lady T, because dig this here, man. Is she capping or what? Is she capping or what? Now, it is not my position to sit here and try to go off on this lady. I'm not. But at the same time, everyone that watched those clips, it's over 100,000 views on almost all of her clips. So everybody that watched those clips has formed some type of opinion. And all I'm doing here is stating mine. For anybody that has anything derogatory or negative to say about anything that will be said during this broadcast, mind you, all I am doing is stating my opinion, the opinion formed upon the words that she spoke in those interviews, in those clips, rather. You know what I'm saying? Basil Champ, what up, though? My guy, he said, RIP Granddad IU. That was my friend, him, and RIP Biz Marquis. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, absolutely. Rest up. Sorry for your loss, homie. I'm glad you're back, Islam Salam. It was never my intention to disrespect you, man, as I do recall the conversation. Well, not even the conversation. I do recall you being in the chat, and I do recall a slight back and forth between you and I, but I am overjoyed that you chose to come back to the channel again and speak with me and chill with me. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, homie. Respect. Mr. Frazier said, facts, RIP Granddad IU. Queen Flip, ain't he the one who be trying to hug male rappers? This is Miss Tammy. Y'all gonna make me fry this nigga today. I was gonna say this for another day. I understand comedy. I understand satire. But when a man first of all, when a man sets his pants on fire and runs through a backyard of a Brooklyn neighborhood at 1 a.m., there's something wrong with him. Anyway, second of all, when a man takes his shirt off and repeatedly forces himself on other men, pause. I don't mean sexually, but it's kind of semi-sexually when you're shirtless and you steady trying to hug a man that doesn't want to be hugged. Wrapping your arms around a man wrapping his arms around another man, first of all, that recognizes it as a joke and may hee ha ha, but wants you off of him and you don't want to get off of him. You want to continue to hug him, even smell him. I've watched that man wrap his arms around men and sniff them. Nigga, you some type of homosexual. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being some type of homosexual. As long as you claiming who you are, man, be all that you can be and nothing more or less. You know what I'm saying? But don't hide it. Don't hide it from the public, Queen Flip. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, dog. I just can't believe now everyone wants to come out and talk that shit now, especially Pat Porter. Mr. Jones, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that she's the only one that I respect. Do I think she's capping in sections of this interview? I do. I do. Yet and still, as I maintain, and I said in the first video that I made about her, she said this is her truth. So that kind of makes everything she says in this video undisputable because she's not telling you that this is the way it happened. She's just saying this is the way I saw it. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect that. And then the fact that Alpo respected her enough to say she was the only one that could talk shit to him or say something about what had happened because she's the only one that had the right. All of that mixed up with the way, like I said, I still like the way she's carrying herself on this, except for the cap. Why won't she say Alpo's name? Somebody answer that. Why she won't say Alpo's name? Legendary Big Man, peace. J20 said Queen's Flip is a phony. He has no direction with his platform. He just bites off other people for views. Listen, homie, I couldn't have said it better because here's the thing. as I said, I watched the whole 2 minutes of his video about him about to drop some Alpo clips that he has, right? Correct? He apologizes to everybody and their mama that Alpo may have hurt, everyone that doesn't like Alpo and everyone that doesn't care for him dropping the clips. He apologizes, correct? Nigga, you done had killers on your platform. Killer Kev. You done had Killer Kev on it. You done had the Latin Kings who they talked about wars where they didn't stab niggas up in jail and shot niggas up in the streets. Did he apologize for any of those men, any of those people, to their families, to anyone that they may have hurt? No. That lets you know he's some type of bitch and he under somebody's thumb. Flat out. That lets you know he's some type of weirdo under somebody's thumb that don't want to say the wrong thing and offend the people that he's close to because they don't care for Alpo. But he does. He does. See, the one thing you got to respect about other channels that say they don't fuck with Poe is they don't fuck with Poe. You're not going to hear no Alpo audio. You're not going to see them making a video even about Alpo. They stated their piece and they done with that. They don't care what happens in regards to Poe and the media around him or anything else. But you can't say the same for these other fucking platforms, can you? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Go look over his playlist and see how many people he got on there that's supposed to be some type of big time fucking gangster. Hell, Gangsta Lou's supposed to be a nigga that to put men down by his hands. Did he say anything to the regards, I'm sorry that all the families Gangsta Lou hurt? Anybody that may have been affected by this, the people that may have been killed by his hand and all that other shit? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He's a fucking puppet, man. That nigga's Mano's bitch. It's Mano's side piece, man. Every time Mano real woman get mad at him, put Mano out, he go to the studio and beat Queen Flip up because he don't want to catch a domestic. So he go beat his little bitch ass side bitch Queen Flip. Man, I'm so cold, man. I'm so motherfucking cold with it, man. What's wrong with these niggas, man? What's wrong with these niggas, man? Let's see where we at. Where we at? I think so. Poe was the what Oblique Gangster? What you mean? You know what I'm saying? I can't make that out right now. And Rich and Azie, BKA Fat Ass, was the Robin Hood in Harlem. He was getting robbed in the hood in Harlem until Alpo came along. Yeah, absolutely. Azie was getting robbed in the hood until Alpo came along. You're right. You're right. I seen a flashback earlier today when I was watching Pat Porter's video of Azie saying he was getting robbed in the hood until Alpo came along. So that's right. Salute. Absolutely. Salute. Sonny Black, I got insight that there's certain questions Vlad wanted to ask her. One question that wasn't brought up in that interview was, have Rich done any dirt himself? But he for sure asked about her cousin, Nut. Now here's the thing, dog. Where my notes at, dog? Because I don't want to get ahead of myself. You could tell that the interview was first discussed, explained. Discussed meaning this is what I want to talk to you about. This is, are you open to talking about this, and that, and the other? That'd be Vlad. Explained meaning her explaining to him that she'd be willing to speak about certain things, but not in depth. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff that she can speak on, she's not going to speak very in depth about. As we all see in the interviews, it's kind of cut and dry and bland. It's the information that has already been out there. It's just who the information is now coming from. And some of the things that she vouched for to me is sketchy because, again, you know, the world we live in is not very hard to catch someone in a lie. Hint, hint. If that's what you're trying to do. And when people make statements and they agree with the statements that are being made, for lack of better words, you know what I'm saying? It makes you question things like, shit, did you really grow up with him? You know what I'm saying? Like how close were you guys anyway? Because anyway, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Forever doing me, what's good with you? He said one time, then I'm stepping. I can respect that, homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to talk about stepping though. I don't like to talk about stepping. You know what I'm saying? Respect though. You know. Proper education always corrects error, man. Peace. I come in peace, homie. You feel me? Queen did that with the bodybuilder and the dude. Damn him naked in the grocery store. RP all the clothes off of. You say rip all the clothes off of me. Yeah, dog. Some of that shit just is automatic clown nigga shit to me. Like, what are you doing, homeboy? You feel me? True School says you can tell by the clips that she's not getting into any details about anything. Correct. Like only things that we've already known. She's basically, the way I see it, they said that she spoke about Preacher and about Apple. That would be new information to me, depending upon what she said. But the way I see it, he's basically using her as a verification piece. You feel me? Like he'll say different things, and then he'll run the clip of Azie saying this, and then he'll ask her about it. You know, so he's basically using her as, did that happen? Were you around when that happened? Did you ever hear about that? And this and another to kind of verify the information that has already been exposed on his channel. You know what I mean? If that makes sense to you. How she feel about her younger son killer? I ain't hip, man. I ain't hip. If you mean what you said and you said what you meant, then I'm definitely not hip to what you're talking about right there. You feel me? She had a child that was murdered. You know, I don't even want to play with that. That's a very, very sensitive subject, you know, and I understand that's a serious question. But I don't know, nor did I know that anything like that could have happened, you know? Tell him, Brody. Islam Salam said, luckily street rules ain't the same as Islamic rules of engagement. Drug dealers get beheaded whether you snitch or not. You know, I don't believe that. I do believe in some cultures that probably is the practice, but I don't believe that is 100% thing that goes on all the way around, because some of the richest and most fantastic drug dealers of all time have been men of Islam, you know? And that's not to say that to try to, you know, try to stain anyone's name or anything like that. But men that claim that they were of Islam, and let's look at the Philly Black Mafia or what dudes or whatnot. A lot of those dudes were Muslim. You know what I'm saying? The dudes that killed the people in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar house is what I'm speaking about. Those dudes were Muslim. You know what I'm saying? They made a lot of money and they did a lot of things in the streets. And then it's some dudes overseas as well. You know what I'm saying? Like old school, old town Muslim dudes that were in the business as well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how that goes. You know, I guess if they catch you. Oh wait, what I'm saying is they all so dope and what came with it. But Poe is the monster. I believe if Rich got his brother back, he was going to kill Poe. So Poe played chess with him. He knew what was going on. Absolutely. And like I said, it's not a valid argument. I don't care how you slice it. It is not a valid argument to say why he just didn't wait till he get his brother back to do this and that and the other. Nigga, why was he playing with me in the first place? Why did he steal from me in the first place? Why did he play or whatever he did, lie to me in the first place? Nigga don't know what's going on in my life, nor do we care. All we know is he took from me. He played me, and I gave him the opportunity to rectify this shit, and he continued to lie to me. So I handled it. Oh, he could have waited until he got this, that, and the other. He could have waited, and then the nigga, what more can I do, nigga? You already hit my pockets for over $1 million, $500,000 to $1 million over time. Then I done gave you 100,000 or better to get the little nigga back anyway when I find out you playing games with. So I really feel like a bitch, knowing that you've been taxing my pocket the whole way around, and then I give you money to get the little nigga back, and as Alpo said, he fucking negotiating like he buying a used car instead of saying I got the money like this, let's get it. Man, shit, I don't feel bad, dog. I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry. Poe gave him 100,000 to help get his brother back. Word, that's what I'm saying, dog. Okay. Pat Porter is Rich mother. If not, my bad. No, Pat Porter is Rich brother. I mean, Rich sister, man. That's the one that dressed up like she was him to go to the phone booth to get the directions when he was scared to. You know what I'm saying? No, that's his sister. Sev said the Nation of Islam had a whole cartel within its ranks. Word up. You know what I'm saying? Will Clinton, shout out to Sev across 110th Street. Salute, homie. Will Clinton said, wasn't OBH mostly Muslims? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Valid points being made tonight. Shout out to my abuelita, man. You know what I'm saying? Mi madre. Miss Donna, man. Prayers up to Miss Donna, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. It's a lot going on in the background. So, you know, I just want y'all to send some positive energy her way. What this say? Happened when he started cheating Poe out of Poe's bags. Poe told him about DC and him if you wanted to Poe meant tired to be the only person getting money. He didn't want it. It's interesting nobody can pinpoint how Rich and Poe met. Laugh my ass out. Nobody knows the true story except Poe and Rich and Azie. And Azie talk in codes and leave details out on purpose. I'm glad you said that. That's why Gangsta Lou is a liar. I got in the thumbnail, liar, liar, pants on fire. Listen, Gangsta Lou. And I'm knowing that this interview that was done between Pat Porter and Vlad TV was discussed with Azie. I know that Azie was probably the bridge that sold it all together. As you hear Vlad refer to Azie. Like, you know what I'm saying? This and that and other. Well, you know, when A was here, he said this and that other blase split. That's an indication. But anyway, I said that to say this. You've been caught. There's a lot of different people that tell a whole different story. Gangsta Lou said he introduced Alpo to Azie. Didn't he say that? He said he did. Pat Porter said for the most part, she doesn't know. But she believes that Alpo, again, she won't say Alpo's name. Why won't they say Alpo's name? She won't say Poe's name. She said he brought himself around, knowing him talking about Poe. He brought himself around and introduced himself, knowing who Rich was, and this, that, and the other, blase split. It seemed like she watched that movie, huh? Ain't that how it happened in the movie? Didn't he bring himself around Rich in jail in the movie because he knew who Rich was and consequently jumped in some shit and got Rich back in blase split and happened to get out before him and get the introduction to AZ? So somebody watching the movie, the way I saw it, you know what I'm saying? Being that she said she don't know, but still speculated to what we saw on the big screen. Anybody else catch that? Did anybody else catch that? That's all. What was Rich doing with his money not to have any money to pay the ransom? And furthermore, she is leaving details out and speaking in codes too. Who said that? True School? Pat Porter is speaking in codes and leaving details out as well. As I have, I can't wait till, like I say, shout out to me, Madre, Miss Donna. I can't wait till I get her back on because she has intimate knowledge about their living situations as she's been in their home on one or more occasions. And wait till you hear what she got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Wait till you hear what she has to say in regards to how they were living and thinking, you know, she said, you know, I thought he had money. And people talk, man, I'm just saying, you know, I'm not gonna put words in her mouth, nor am I gonna, but you can just about get to what I'm saying. My people say they weren't giving Donnell back. Donnell knew his captors. Now, you know, this is the thing with that. This is the thing with that. And that's somebody very, very respectable that I respect the shit out of that just sent me that message. They weren't giving Donnell back. Donnell knew his captors. Here's the thing. I think Bobby Brown knew who kidnapped him too. Yep. Y'all don't think Bobby Brown know who the Preacher Crew is? At least if he didn't before he was kidnapped afterward, I'm sure he found out who it was, as they probably took his butt cheeks down that young chocolate hallway like Preacher liked to do. You know what I'm saying? Just so he could say he did to do with Whitney Houston's Hootie Hoo. I think, but that's just the way sick individuals think and do they twisted shit to fuck people up. But we all know that Preacher kidnapped Bobby Brown. And what wouldn't he pay? $500,000 to get him back? Now, if the world knows that Preacher kidnapped Bobby Brown and this and that and the other, and Whitney got him back, you see, that's how ransom works. That's always been my problem. My problem with it, with people saying that, oh, they wasn't gonna give him back. They didn't cut the boy's finger off until Richard Porter himself said, fuck y'all, I'm not giving y'all none of my money. He hung up the phone like they was playing. They in turn sent the finger of the little boy. Rest in peace to Donnell, not to be crude, but this is only the facts of the situation. They in turn sent the finger back. We not playing. We got him. We want this. You know what I'm saying? Blase split whoopie whoop. So, again, kidnapping works, ransom works like, give me mine, I'll give you yours. I want this, give me this, and I'll send that back. Other than that, we just a murder team. You know what I'm saying? And Preacher them kidnapped a lot of folks. Some of the ones that died were supposed to, put it like that. Other ones went back to their families once their ransom was paid. I don't think, and forgive me, Preacher was a real monster, so I don't think he was too concerned with anyone telling that he returned back to their family. You feel me? I don't think anybody that he returned, he was worried about them saying Preacher and them did this shit. And I don't think he kept a plastic bag, I mean, not a plastic bag, but a paper bag over their head the whole time he had them either, you know? So it's a good argument both ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Again, Rich was a greedy dude. I heard that a lot. And also, you know, I'm glad that she came out and spoke to her mother's drug habit, because That's the answer to a lot of questions of why they were still in the project. Richard had this amount of money. Richard had that amount of money. He had a house in New Jersey, and you know what I'm saying, suburban New Jersey, where they found hundreds of thousands in the kitchen or in the wall or something like that. It's a bunch of rumors about that, but his family was still where they was. You feel me? And her speaking to her mother's issues with drugs answers the question as to why they were still where they were. You know what I'm saying? Be it good or bad. See, that's always been my problem with black folk. You know what I'm saying? And this is me. If it sounds racist, I don't care. But these other races, when they see that a mother, a brother, a sister, somebody on drugs struggling with their life and this and that and the other, they reach out, the family reaches out almost as an intervention and wraps their arms around them and let them know we love you, somebody love you, we can help you in whatever way, shape, form, fashion you need, even if they don't want it. If they strung out on drugs and they still want to keep doing drugs, the family's still like, we ain't gonna let you do that. But niggas will leave you in the gutter, dog. Walk right over your ass. You feel me? Don't matter what you did for them before you fell down in that situation. Offered help while winning, all while you was winning. They willing to help you, want to be around you, want to share the limelight with you. But as soon as you fall and reach up, motherfucker, kick your hand down. Like, man, get your ass on somewhere, nigga. You used to be this, you used to be that. What the fuck happened to you? On some 50 Cent shit instead of trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? That's always my issue, dog. Rich lived in Teaneck, New Jersey, about 10 minutes from my house. Shout out to Will Clinton. Offer help while winning. Everyone willing to lend a hand. They didn't kill him until Rich turned up dead. So they were waiting for the money. That's at least that's the way it seems. Because they wanted the ransom. And one preacher had told them, fuck that, take it. I want whatever, however I can get it. Meaning, if it's liquid, get it. If it's not, get it. I don't care. Just add it up to this and bring it on. You know what I'm saying? DJ Trigger Trey says, anyone knew when Troy Reed footage? I'm not hip, y'all. Did you notice that Pat said Rich was upset with Azie getting her pregnant? I think that threw a monkey wrench in their relationship. I don't think Rich and Azie was close after that. I don't think they were close regardless. I think Rich used to stun on that nigga. Man, he wrote it himself. Like every time Rich came around, he flossed on him and told him to get like me, get you some money. The same, it was almost the same way Frog, the nigga Frog, whatever his name was playing him in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Showing him the money, telling him to get you some real money, stop working at the cleans and this, that, and the other. And that made him want to get more money. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if that stepped him into the game directly, but we do know it was as a direct result, he began to hustle. What's good with you? NYC King, what up, though? How you be? He said, we in here. Salute. Rich and A did kind of have beef around A moving his spots around Rich's and shit, trying to catch his traffic and everything. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I heard about Rich was an earner. And he knew where to earn that. And even if he didn't know where to earn that, he turned different spots into earning spots. So if you want to earn, and especially if you got the same product, you moving around him. He moving around him with everything. You feel me? That's a clash right there. Like, nigga, what is you doing? Moving your spot fucking 10 houses down, or you know what I'm saying, right up the block from me with the same product and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't a team, nigga. They wasn't always a team. That's all I can say. They used to bump. But dig this. Let's talk about the fact that Pat Porter called Pat Porter called Alpo disrespectful. She said the way he spoke to women turned her off. His attitude toward women, I guess, and everything else about him. It was this was let me see, what did she say? What did she say? He was disrespectful to women and she didn't like how he spoke. I was like, she said it was so disrespectful, like he didn't care, and it blew her mind. Like, why do he talk to people like that? It was so rude and disrespectful. Cap. I'm gonna tell you why that's cap, man. Why I feel like that's cap. I watched her talk about her relationship with Azie. You see where I'm going? I watched her talk about her relationship with Azie. Let's talk about how disrespectful and mean Azie was to you, Pat Porter. See, that's a question that wasn't asked either. You know, bringing the time frame together as to when she met Azie, him being older. She said he was older by a year. A lot of us think that that's a humongous stretch. Like, he was older by a few years, was he not? But she says he was a year older when she met him at 14 and they began to sleep around, only to get pregnant at 17, 16, 17 or whatnot. Things that make you go, That lets you know also that there was a conversation between those two, Azie and Pat Porter, that is. That, certain things, details would be lost upon us. Because Michelle Cavallo says that her and Pat Porter share the majority of the same story when it comes down to the abuse that they endured at the hands of Azie. But she didn't speak about any of that. She spoke about how disrespectful Alpo was. And why did he talk to people like that? Why did he do that? Well, that's what kept your baby daddy alive, Pat Porter. That's why your baby father's alive, even though he got hit in the head and everything else. You know what I'm saying? That was outside of the reach of Pope. But still, a lot of what he did that's a large reason that her baby father was alive and able to connect her to Vlad TV in order to get her a 1090, 1099, or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? From Vlad. You feel me? So maybe Azie was messing with the young girl who got shot in the apartment. He was messing with the young girl. Go watch you know what? I'm about to do some Vlad shit. Yo. And I'm going to go back to my interview with Michelle Cavallo, and I'm just going to release clips of her giving this information up. The same stuff we speaking about right now, about who he really is. And that's why I raised the flag when she talked about how disrespectful and this and the other Poe was, because if that was the case, how did she wind up with Azie? We know how he treated women. We know what type of issues he had. We know what he done to Michelle. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's interesting when you think about it wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? What a person will or won't do for money. You feel me? What people will or won't do for money under whatever circumstances they in. And like I said, I'm just here to offer my opinion. She know what she went through at that man's hands. But she's not willing to speak about that. You know what I'm saying? That's not a topic of conversation that is worth having in that public arena. But the other one is, I don't understand it. Because that one might save somebody's life. That might save some young woman's life. You know what I'm saying? That might make some young man look at the way he's working, the way he's treating women, or what he's doing or whatnot. Like, wow, I don't want to be considered to do this and that and the other. But we're going to leave that out and speak about something that has no bearing, that can't help anyone, basically. It's funny when you think about it. Folks said him and Rich got word who had Donnell, and he was going to make the move with Rich on some gangster stuff to get him back. Am I right? Oh, you absolutely right. And he didn't want that. They was gonna take it there with the guns, you know? That ain't what Richard wanted. Richard was afraid, in my humble opinion, all the way around. He did not want to lose his life to preaching. And he felt as if he took him any money or anything else, he would have lost his life. Now, here's the gag. If you felt like that, if Richard Porter really felt like they're going to kill me anyway, why would you let your sister do all that ripping and running around town? Because if they was going to kill you anyway, then surely they were going to kill her. Correct?
Yo, the time is now, man. The Morgan Maurice collection is the brand of the future, man. Handcrafted one by one in Italy. You heard me? We got the commencement, them joints 194. We got the D-Boy 1 in white, that's 237. We got the D-Boy 2 in black, that's 217. Get yours, man. Go ahead and shop now, man. The finest Italian leather, the finest Italian suede and cotton you can get made right in Shoe Valley. I came front, man. These right here, I done had these on my feet all year. These my favorite. That black on black crocodile print, man. Morgan Maurice is the future. It is the brand of right now. Get with us, man, or get left out. Peace.
Peace. Ha! She also spoke to the fact that Alpo was an enforcer, even going so far as to say how she had heard stories of him slapping people, spitting on folks, I implore all of you to go back to those old videos that are marked Alpo was muscle before the hustle. People talking about he ain't no shooter, he ain't no killer, he ain't no bad guy. He just paid people to do things. He just set people up. Man, he was the muscle before the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Tried, true, and verified by Azie, all the Azie fans. As Vlad would have put the flashback right there of Azie saying, yeah, he used to shoot people. Azie, I don't know why he did it. He used to just, listen, bro. Yeah. Poe would get in the middle of the street, bro, and he would get on the bike and kick the police car. I'm like, yo, son, what are you doing? He just wanted to be attended, you know? And then you hear Pat Porter saying the same shit, like he just wanted to be seen. You know, I don't know what it was about Poe, but he just wanted to be seen. You know, people had to know he was around. Like, you've been coached very well by Azie. That's the way I look at that, you know? But she said that Richard used to ride bikes too and like to get chased by the police, which is weird. Like, wow, you niggas are weird. Even Poe, you my nigga, you know that. Go ahead, you was weird. I just don't want to get chased by the police. I'm not gonna try to make them chase me. I understand the rhetoric behind it, the daredevil shit and everything else. That's just not something that I would do. You know what I'm saying? Not now, not then, but I understand it. You know what I mean? It's not in me to do that. I don't like getting chased by them when I'm getting chased by them. So I'm damn sure I'm not gonna make a reason for them to chase me. You know what I'm saying? She got the story wrong too. She said he used to bust the police windows out, go to the police window and burst it out. And then they show Azie and he was like, yeah, he'd go to the police car and he'd kick it. You know what I'm saying? And kick it and pull off so they'd chase him. You know. TC, what up, dog? I got my blessings. What? Daniel Williams says Pat Porter was in the house in the 80s watching Unsolved Mysteries, eating Chinese food with Rich's money. You wasn't there, ugly. Interesting comment, homie. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, that's what she said, yo. She said she didn't see this, she didn't see that. She wasn't around very much, but she was very much in the mix by that meaning knowing what was going on and who's who and what's what. Alpo saved all their lives at one point. I'm sure Poe was a wolf while them others were sheep. That's a great comment. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Like I said, Azie basically verified as much, and Vlad brought it up in conversation, saying that, you know, at one point, Azie said that he was getting robbed and dealing with stick-up kids and people shooting at him. He said, hey, Alpo kind of became the muscle. He came in and he started to shoot at people and chase people and do this and that and the other, blase splee. And yeah, flashback, Azie saying the shit. So yeah, absolutely. Real animals are real animals. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, dog. And that's what I meant. That's what I meant by the real animals, the real goons, don't respect you niggas with money. Not the way you think a nigga do. We respect the avenue to get paid, and you always on the plate. The only thing that differentiates you from an enemy is the relationship. Whether or not we've done good business together, whether or not I might have a liking for you or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I like him. He cool. You know what I'm saying? Blase splee. Other than that, if it's just business, it's just business when I take your head too. Remember that. If it's just business when I come for your head too. It's just business when I need it like that, and I know you the nigga that got $100,000 sitting around and 3 or 4 bricks and 10 to 20 pounds at your shit. And okay, you know what I'm saying? All I did was take your plate off the shelf. Training day. That's real life for a real goon. Lonzo, you know what I'm saying? When he just cashed that nigga ticket in. That's the way we look at you niggas with money. We just gonna cash your ticket in one day. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up and down, dog. Taco Montana in the building. What up, though? Salute, homie. How you be? I appreciate you popping out and rocking. Real DC legend right there. Real stand-up individual that transitioned from the streets back into society and became successful, overly successful in a legal manner. Salute to you, homie. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Teaching kids to do better, not worse than what he did when he was out here tearing the streets up. Because he ain't tearing the streets up no more. We building. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Taco? King, I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you, King. Big Ham was good with you, man. Cashville, Tennessee, checking in. Say peace, family. Shout out to all. What you say? Shout out to my dog, Big O, and long live Poe. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, long live Poe. They kept robbing the jukebox on 145th Street. He didn't want to have that conversation, man. And we all know why. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to have that conversation, man. The real question for him, though, is why you use your story up like that? Why you use your story up like that, homie? You may see it. So are we to believe you were so hurt by what happened to Rich because you the one that brought him around? And is that was the conclusion that he was trying to draw? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? You tell me, was that the conclusion that he was trying to draw? Sean Rocks, the City TV show. What up, though? How you be, man? I appreciate you. Salute. I remember you. Screen name changed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I remember who you be. What's good with you, homie? There go my blood right there, Planet Plainfield. Gang in the building. You know what it is, man. You see them Purple Hearts coming around, man. You know the soldiers out here stepping. You know what I'm saying? When you see them Purple Hearts, you know it's real soldiers out here stepping, man. I don't like to talk about stepping, dog. Salute. But yeah, overall, overall, though, it was a great. It's been great seeing her release. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure some of the things that was spoken about in that interview have been weighing on her heart, her mind, and spirit for a very long time, and her being able to tell the audience her point of view, as opposed to everyone out here speculating, everyone out here drawing their own conclusions, and all the cap that's been thrown around over the years. It's probably refreshing to her to be able to speak it out loud the way she feels it, the way she felt it, the way she saw it. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to hear her speak about Donnell. Anyone that has seen that interview in its entirety, is there a segment in regards to Donnell and what happened there and how she, you know what I'm saying, tried to get him back, how the feds got involved? You know, that is something outside of her speaking about Alpo that I'm waiting to see at least. I personally believe Lou would have had the same energy for Poe. They would have eventually got back together. I don't know about that, dog. I don't know about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, speaking to Poe, certain men certain men was gonna have to address him a certain way. Let's say that. Certain words, certain shit calls for certain situations. And I know that to be true, and I know that to be an opinion of his. So that being said, Gangsta Lou was one of those individuals that was gonna have to address him a certain way. They were gonna have to have that conversation, yo. You know? And I don't think Gangsta Lou wanted to do that. That's all, you know. I got the full thing. Yes, she broke down after, but she said she wished somebody would answer for her little brother's death. And she said she hates her uncle. Wow. Drop the mic, B. You know what I'm saying? Drop the mic, B. Like I said, I'm waiting to see that part. As you see, I'm covering it. I'll be covering it. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm waiting to see that part for sure, for sure. I'm getting ready to get out of here though, man. We're gonna come back. I'll probably be back with y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go listen to this Queen's Flip audio, and we'll come back and talk about it tomorrow. You know what I mean? My blessing said, Lou a real dude though. Oh, everyone in Harlem eventually came back and fucked with Poe, even the haters who talk shit. Well, we'll never know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say, homie. Peace, King. I appreciate you, man. I'm getting out of here, though, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to all who lay eyes on me and everybody that to see this in the future. You know what I mean? Until then, no. Next time, homie.
Right. I got you. I love it. Hey, what's going on? What you need from me right now?
Do me something like, can you say like, yo, this is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with, I'm tapped in with Up for Debate TV. Just something like that. Nothing big. You know?
Yeah. Whatever. I'm just asking you what you want me to say. This is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with my main man.
Yes, sir.
Up for Debate TV.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's easy and it's true. Go ahead, let's go.
All right, go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right. Yo, this is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with my main man, Up for Debate TV. All day I fuck with him.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for that one.
Yeah. We good?
Yes, sir.
All day love. All right, Detroit, just hit me.
It really hurt me when they killed Stan, nobody knew who to shoot. We ain't even have a plan, he sold me my first gun. He held my first son, if I was with him shooting it out, bitch we the one. I shed tears for my niggas who ain't here. They tattooed and spit that real shit to remember him, bitch I'm that dude. Catch a op and spit on his baby daughter, I'm that rule. Right at 3 o'clock, as soon as he get out of school. You killed my dude, I don't give a fuck about you. I hope somebody killed you in case I never found you. And yeah, they know I'm bound to, and I put that on Damu. And when I saw Tawana start crying, shit, I cried too. Cause then I knew it was real, that was your boo. And I ain't fuck with them other niggas, but they cried too. I wore black like a whole 30 days. I slept in niggas' bushes, I fed niggas' caves. Asked Satan for the power and the rage to kill the right nigga. Shot up a couple houses, a couple twice, nigga. Supposed to been at your wedding with you threw some rice, nigga. But now it's snake eyes like I threw some dice, nigga. I lost you. How the fuck I'm supposed to take this shit without a real target? How I'm supposed to take this hit? Now everybody get lit, it's a green light. I sent a couple cowards to you, blood, take they afterlife. God, I hope I killed you, nigga. And if I didn't know it, still do, nigga. Yeah, you took my right hand man, you took my nigga 5. Now everybody had a problem with him's homicide. Bitch, I don't care if you did it or not, you gotta die. I know my nigga, he with me, he riding from the sky. Now I'ma let this mag hit you and rip through your bone tissue, bitch. And if you still breathing, no, I'm still coming get you, nigga. And I ain't going, he tryna set me up and he don't think a nigga know it. Animosity show it through his words, how he spoke it. Steady asking where I'm at, he tryna send them hitters smoking. Bitch nigga, I hit niggas for that same motherfucker. When niggas needed a friend, I treated them like a brother. When niggas was on your ass, bitch I had your back covered. Then the envy kicked in, jealous coward.